I don't see them, do you guys? Oh, is that them on the left there?
I see 3 of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see 3 as well. Yeah, so those are the 2 babies. You can you guys see the difference in the plumage? They're more brown, they don't have that white neck. But they look really healthy.
Located between Montreal and Ottawa lies Kenauk, one of North America's largest private nature reserves. In the summer months, Age of Union joined the Kenauk Institute to learn more about this 65,000-acre property dedicated to research and conservation.
Oh, what was that? Was it an otter? Did you see?
Oh no, it looks like a mink. Yeah, that's a mink. Yeah.
Very cool. Good eye. Okay, good morning, guys. So today you guys are gonna go looning. Essentially, we're gonna be inventorying the whole of Papineau Lake to see all of the loon pairs that are out there, and then also see if they're having any chicks, how many, how those chicks are. I've actually lived at Kenauk my entire life. I grew up on the property. My father was the general manager when I was young. Kenauk is a really unique property. The more I work here, the more I realize how special it really is. It hasn't had any human impacts for so long that it's become a sanctuary for a lot of animals. And that's why we've now found up to 112 rare and endangered species on our property already. And as climate changes, it's really important for species to have that opportunity to migrate within undisturbed environments. If you see a nest, definitely take the GPS location. Their nests are right on the edge of the shoreline. So all the research projects that we do are for a larger goal of inventorying everything that's on the property. One week we could be climbing trees, collecting insects. Another week we could be on the water, looking at loons. Creating this open air lab is really gonna let us, have those inventories, have that data, have all the researchers on site so that we can make sure that it's protected long term. Yeah, so we're gonna be out on the water all day, so make sure to have your water, sunscreen, rhinos, no
I have a radio.
Kai, you're not coming with us. I know. Come on, bud. Come on.
Here, buddy.
These guys have babies. These guys. Oh, they have babies.
There's
too?
1 chick, 2 chicks, and 2 chicks.
So we'll go up here and then, yeah. All right, so we know that there's a loon pair around here in this territory with 2 babies. We saw them earlier in the summer, so hopefully we'll be able to spot them.
How long does it take for a baby to kind of reach maturity, leave the
whole summer. And what will happen, it's pretty interesting. So the parents will have their babies and then they'll migrate in August usually. And in the winter, they actually lose all their colors. They go completely gray. They don't vocalize like they do in Canada. So they're really not an iconic bird in the States and Mexico like they are here in Canada, which is pretty cool. Oh, I see one in front of us. I don't see any babies with her, do you guys? Yeah, she definitely doesn't have any babies with her. All right, we'll keep looking. So the main threats for loons would be climate change, acid rain, mercury poisoning, but most of the threats are to the babies, so when they're in eggs and when they're chicks. Oh, I think I see down there. Do you guys see them?
Yeah.
They're right by the shore there. You have their GPS, Danae?
Yeah.
Oh, look, do you see she just caught a fish? She's eating a fish, yeah.
So you think this one's the female?
I mean, I always assume that the one with the babies is the female, but that's not necessarily the case. The female and male will take turns going and getting more fish, so it's equal parental care. But you see, she's just giving them the fish now. She's
And so she'll dive back down. They'll probably stay on the surface. Oh, look, she's got another fish. She's good. That's really encouraging. So now that we know they're good, we'll go check on, was it E?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, the loon populations are stable. So they're not actually in a decline yet, but the whole point of this project is to be proactive with our management instead of reactive. So that's our goal, is to establish a database so we can compare year to year and then, decade to decade in the future.
The tree climbing project is part of a years-long project that we have here at the Kenauk Institute. We are interested in arthropods, so insects, arachnids like spiders in the trees. We're looking at the parasitism and predation rates of insects in the different strata of the tree. The understory, which is the ground level, and the upper canopy, which is the top of the tree. Because there is an idea that there's more life on the bottom versus the top. So we want to see if that's true. We want to see what's happening up in the canopy. It's quite difficult to get to the top of the tree, and so work like this hasn't been done really before. Hey, Miriam, can you send down the cages so that we can process them on the ground?
Yep, got them.
Thank you. Right now, this is for the parasitism project because there are live caterpillars in here, and they are taken down like we're doing right now to be analyzed in the lab to see if in that week the parasite has come and laid their eggs inside of the caterpillar. How many pupae did you find?
I found 3. Already finding 3 is nice. Pupae.
So I spent 3 years tree climbing, 1 year for my honors and 2 years for my master's. My honors project was the pilot project for the Institute. So not only is it important to me, but it's also an important fountain of data for the Kenauk Institute as well. Okay, you can come down.
Heads up.
Looking good.
Nice.
It's really beautiful up there. It's calm. You can see the lake, and it's like the sun is coming through the leaves and everything. It's very peaceful.
You look good. Thank you.
Kenauk is not just where I work, it's also my home. It's become such a sanctuary for animals, rare and endangered species. The fact that it's part of a wildlife corridor, it's its own watershed. For so many reasons, it is absolutely critical that we protect it. It would be a devastating loss for biodiversity if, we lost this property. One of the biggest lessons I try to teach my interns is to always keep the big picture in their minds. So, the downfall of one species isn't just the loss of that species, it's the loss of everything that's connected to it. So holding on to that big picture of why things are important is really, really critical to, I'd say, any project actually making a difference.
When I'm here, I feel a sense of peacefulness and calm. It's very nice to just kind of slow down your pace of life. It really lets you live in the moment when you're here.
A lot of the times we look at headlines and we see climate change is a disaster and we're not sure how to navigate it. But actually being in the field and contributing to environmental research provides a different aspect that allows you to be more hopeful.
So there's still a lot to discover. So I would encourage people to have that curiosity and still, push that boundary because we're just scratching the surface of what we understand about the natural world.